Hi, this is Ken Smyers at Realcomm IBCOM Day 1. I'm in the vendor area with two very special people. I'm with Bert Van Hoof from Microsoft Azure and Josh Ridley from Willow Technologies, CEO and co-founder. Gentlemen, I'm going to start with Bert. Tell us what's going on here. You guys got some great stuff to tell the community.
Yes, absolutely. We made some exciting announcements. This is our first time at the show. And we're obviously experts in cloud, AI, IoT, right. And we're excited to have these new capabilities that will help influence what smart means in the smart building context. And so we announced some new platform capabilities, which we refer to as spatial intelligence.
Awesome.
The ability to model people, places, devices, and we're here with 8 of our partners showcasing solutions built on those new capabilities in our booth here. And we're very excited to be working with Willow in that context.
Oh, that's great. Good stuff. Josh, tell us a little bit about Willow Technologies.
For sure.
Okay?
Well, thank you for having us here.
Sure.
It's great to be here. We believe that our technology is going to change the way that people experience assets and experience buildings.
Right.
We think right now there's a lot of clunky, very old systems, silo-driven technologies, and we want to open source that. We want to bring that back to the owner and the user in a way that hasn't ever been done before. And so we've built this platform around the concept called the twin, the digital twin. Think like a Google map. And what Google Maps was able to do was give something back to the community. We can create Yelp and we can create Uber. So our thesis is without a twin, you don't have an experience. You don't have an operation of a building. So we're working with some great owners all over the world, and we're privileged and I think delighted to have this partnership with Microsoft. With any great technology company, there's great stories, and one of those great stories is Investor Property Group. I'd like to invite Shen Chu, who's the Senior Development Director with Investor, and Nathan Lyon, who is the Head of Innovation Technologies within the business, to show you through one of the projects that we've spent time with them on. But over to you, Shen. Come on down.
So we'll take you through a bit of a workflow in how we use the Willow platform day to day. So we'll manage a tenant's air conditioning complaint or a customer's air conditioning complaint. So we've had someone call us that there's a problem on level 25, they're too hot. So we'll use the platform to navigate to level 25. And we think that might be the box, but we're not sure exactly what box it is that they need, which VAV is related to them. So I'll bring up the architectural floor layout just to confirm where it is that they're actually sitting. So we find that showing a floor plate allows the tenant to, we can do this in front of the tenant, and they can see exactly where they're sitting, and they can see the work process that we're running through. So we know that they're sitting in this little workstation over here. So I'll bring up a mechanical services layer and we'll see which VAV is serving that space. We know it's going to be this VAV over here. So we'll select it, which we have already done. So we bring up the VAV that's serving the area that the occupant's sitting in, and we want to see what that VAV is doing itself. So we can bring up the live data tab, which is referencing live data directly from the control system, where we can see what the airflow is, and we can see that the heater's on. And we can see that it all seems to be performing okay, but it might have happened now. It might have been an issue that they experienced earlier in the day. So we'll bring up the trend logs straight from this interface here, and we can get all of the live data, or all of the historical data that's associated with that VAV and the space temperature. So you can see how quickly and under our hand all of this information is to be able to investigate and triage and then hopefully resolve and provide a great level of information to the occupant who's experiencing that environment.
Thanks, Nathan. That was fantastic. Very much appreciate you talking about that. I think that it's great to see a system that has one interface. I don't have 5. I can search for a device, that VAV, there's 25 of them or 50 of them, and I can find them straight away, and I can locate that in a system that's not in a proprietary box, it's there in front of me.
All right, Josh, in closing, thank you very much. I was very impressed, gentlemen, with this. This is a really big stuff, and I'm sure it's going to be very successful. So, Josh, how do people get a hold of you?
How do they get a hold of me? We've got a website, willowinc.com. We've got a local team here in New York, in the US, and we've got a headquartered in Sydney. So look us up on the web, willowinc.com.